how to properly heal a tattoo. I initially wanted, there's like a fruit fly in here that's gonna drive me nuts. I initially wanted to kind of follow the healing process of my new tattoos, but when I sit down and it's time to wash them and stuff like that, I'm like half naked and I don't feel like pulling the camera out, and you know, I'm like sitting on the edge of my bathtub trying to wash my thigh, and it's just gonna be awkward. I don't know. But yeah, this is how to properly heal a tattoo. Hello, my dirty little darlings. How are you guys doing this fabulous Thursday? This video, Thursday, so it's been 5 days since I've gotten tattooed, and I can completely squeeze my arm, I can slap it, it's all fine. The swelling has gone away, as you guys can probably tell. I heal really fast, and my tattoos heal really fast. Ever since I went vegan, the healing process for me has just been really short. But part of that is because of the tattoo care that I use. It's how I take care of my tattoos afterwards. So this is my sleeve. It is done. Whoa. There's still a little bit of swelling on like the underside, but I'm really happy with it. And I'm happy that I finally have a complete sleeve, and I'm happy that I never have to get another elbow tattoo. Even if I get another sleeve on this side eventually, I will skip the elbow. That wasn't fun. Because the day you get it done, your artist will most likely wrap it either in cellophane or in some kind of bandaging, and you need to leave that on for a minimum of 2 hours. You can leave it on a little bit longer, but you really should try and leave that on until you can tell that your skin is not oozing anymore. And then remove it. Clearly, you don't keep that on there because your skin needs to breathe to heal. But then you take that off, and you're going to want to wash it with soap. Or some people like to do the first day no care or anything like that, just kind of let the skin heal itself back up. But I follow this fabulous little instruction thing. I use H2Ocean potion. No, it's not Ocean Potion. It's it's H2Ocean, and I've used this for basically all my tattoos except the first one. I order it in this little 3-part kit, which I'll walk you guys through in a minute. But first I want to talk about Vaseline and Aquaphor. So most likely your artist will give you little packs of vitamin D ointment, which are fine to use like the first day. But my first few tattoos, I went to a shop that then recommended I use Aquaphor. And when I went to the store to buy Aquaphor, the guy was like, "Oh, are you going to put that on your tattoos? You might want to be careful." And I went home and did some research on it, and things like Vaseline and Aquaphor, they have a lot of salt in them, and not necessarily really natural salt. Well, salt absorbs things, and so I noticed that my tattoos were getting really like peely and scabby in not a good way when I used the Aquaphor, and I didn't know any better at the time because they were my first couple tattoos. And so Aquaphor, I'm not going to tell you what to put on your tattoo and what not to put on your tattoo because every artist gives different recommendations. However, I do not recommend using Aquaphor just because it has a lot of ingredients in it that can be really drying for the skin. And the point of the first few days of the healing process is to lock in the pigment and keep the skin really moisturized so that it can heal properly. Vaseline, however, I'm really not going to recommend. Vaseline can be used as a makeup remover. It can remove pigment from your face. So taking that and applying it to tattoos, it can remove pigment. So why would you want to put it on a fresh tattoo that you want to stay colorful? I wouldn't recommend it. I used it on one of my tattoos once, and that tattoo is kind of blurry. I had a friend who also used it on one of her tattoos that one of her first tattoos that she got. And her tattoo was also a little bit blurry. So I'm not going to recommend Vaseline or Aquaphor. But like I said, I'm not going to tell you what to do because I'm just not going to get in on that topic because lots of people have different opinions on it. However, if you want your tattoo, I mean, look at the color in this rose. I've had this for like a year now, and I mean, it's just, the color is really beautiful. I've had this for several years, and my colors are locked in there really nicely. Clearly, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to healing a good tattoo, especially colored tattoos. So, on to the products. I ordered this off of Amazon. It's like a $25 set. However, it's completely worth it, and it will last you for a long time. This is, I think, only the second set of them I've ever bought in my life, and I've had my ribs done. I've got a foot done, an ankle done, an entire sleeve, my knuckle. I mean, I've had lots of tattoos, and my husband has also used my products. So, or mine. He steals my stuff. But anyway, this comes with, first of all, this foam soap. Do not confuse the foam soap and the foam, like the healing foam. The soap has the rounded top on the cap, and it'll clearly say foam soap. So what you're going to want to do is your first night, you basically take this and you pump it on your hand. Clean hands, but you don't wet your tattoo or anything. Pump it on your hand and then rub it into your tattoo until it's pretty dry. That can be painful for some people, but you kind of got to tough it out. You got to clean your tattoo. And they'll send you this wonderful little instruction thing telling you what to do and when. So yeah, so you want to use the foam soap, and then do not use the healing foam on the first day. Use this little squeeze bottle that they give you. The ointment in it is more like a lotion. And so after you've washed it with the soap, you will dry your tattoo, and then you'll rub this moisturizing lotion in. And the second day, you'll do the same thing 3 to 5 times a day. It's really important. I know it can be a hassle to take care of your new tattoo, but you need to do it if you want a good tattoo. If you want to look like, you know, your creepy uncle that has the really blurry, what used to be like a pinup girl on his arm and now kind of looks like a newt, by all means, wash it with water from a mud puddle and rub some cigarette ash in there, because, woo! Don't do that. Anyway, so yes, wash it with the foam soap, rub it until it's dry, and then rinse that off. Dry it with like a clean paper towel or a clean towel, and then put this on. At the end of your second day, right before bed, is when you can use a little bit of this foam. And just push down on it once, and a whole bunch more foam will come out. It's going to be like shaving cream, and then you can rub that in. And that's basically all you have to do. If you buy this little kit, it will take care of your tattoos. And my tattoo, 5 days in, I mean, it's healed. It's looking really good. I'm just really happy with it. I got some green put in on the apple poison. But my tattoo artist did a fantastic job. And I love the fact that there's like a little bit of oranginess in here to make it kind of foggy. I like that a lot. So, yeah, if you guys have any questions about tattoo healing, or if there's something I didn't cover, feel free to ask me in the comments, or, I don't know, make a video asking questions, whatever you want, and I will try to answer those. Have a good one.